Hello and welcome to Martial Edge. Join me as we explore the history, philosophy and traditions behind the world's greatest martial arts. Let's begin. Krabi-Krabong is the ancient battlefield martial art of Thailand. It is a complete fighting system, you know. It involves the use of many different weapons. The name itself comes from two of its main weapons. Krabi refers to the curved sword and Krabong refers to the long staff. This art was born from centuries of conflict and war. The ancient warriors of Siam, which is now Thailand, needed effective ways to defend their kingdom. They developed these techniques on the battlefields of Southeast Asia. It was not a sport, it was a matter of life and death, created to protect their land and their people from invaders. This art is the ancestor of many Thai martial traditions. The origins of Krabi-Krabong are woven into the very fabric of Thai history. It is, honestly, difficult to pinpoint an exact date for its creation. The techniques likely evolved over many hundreds of years. As kingdoms rose and fell, so too did the methods of warfare change. Armies from neighboring empires like the Burmese and the Khmer constantly threatened Siam's borders. These conflicts forced Siamese soldiers to become highly skilled fighters. They had to be proficient with swords, spears, staffs, and even their bare hands. Krabi-Krabong became the standardized system for training the royal army and the king's elite bodyguards, ensuring they were prepared for any threat they might face on the battlefield. This martial art is more than just a collection of fighting moves. It is a deep cultural tradition. It carries the spirit and history of the Thai people. The movements, the rituals, and the respect shown to the weapons and teachers are all part of this rich heritage. Before a demonstration or a fight, practitioners perform a ceremonial dance called the Wai Kru Ram Muay. This dance pays respect to their teachers, their parents, and the ancient masters of the art. It is a beautiful and spiritual display that connects the modern practitioner to the long line of warriors who came before them, reminding everyone that this is a sacred and honored tradition. Today, Krabi-Krabong is preserved and practiced not just in Thailand, but around the world. While it is no longer used on the battlefield, its principles of discipline, focus, and physical fitness are timeless. It offers a window into the past, allowing us to understand the courage and skill of the ancient Siamese warriors. The art is both a practical self-defense system and a form of moving meditation. It bridges the gap between history and the present day. It keeps the legacy of Thailand's warrior ancestors alive for future generations to learn from and admire, ensuring their spirit will never be forgotten. Krabi-Krabong is famous for its wide array of weapons. Each weapon has its own unique set of techniques. The system is designed to be adaptable. A warrior trained in Krabi-Krabong could pick up almost any object and use it effectively for defense. The core of the art, however, revolves around a specific set of traditional weapons. These include long and short weapons, single and double weapons, and bladed and blunt instruments. The training teaches a student how to move, how to generate power, and how to understand distance and timing. These fundamental skills can then be applied to any weapon the practitioner holds in their hands. The primary weapons give the art its name, the Krabi or sword, and the Krabong or staff. But the full arsenal is much larger. It includes the Dab Song Muay, which means two swords, one held in each hand. This is a very advanced and deadly style that requires incredible coordination. There is also the Ngao, a long polearm with a blade on the end, similar to a halberd. It was excellent for fighting against opponents on horseback. Another important weapon is the plong, a stick or cudgel, which was often used in pairs. These weapons represent the different challenges a soldier would face in a large-scale battle. In addition to these primary offensive weapons, Krabi-Krabong also teaches the use of shields. The main shield is the LO. It is a medium-sized shield, usually made of wood or buffalo hide, and used in combination with a single sword. There is also the Ken, a smaller and more versatile shield used for blocking and striking. A truly unique defensive tool is the Mai Sun Sork, also known as the Mai Sork. This is a pair of short clubs worn on the forearms, protecting the arms from sword cuts and allowing the fighter to block and trap an opponent's weapon. This tool shows the clever and practical nature of the art. The beauty of the Krabi-Krabong system is its interconnectedness. The footwork and body mechanics learned with one weapon can be transferred to another. The principles of blocking with a shield are similar to blocking with a staff. The way you swing a sword is related to how you strike with a stick. This cross-functionality made the Siamese army very versatile. If a soldier lost their sword, they could still defend themselves with a broken spear shaft or another available object. This holistic approach to weapons training is a key feature that makes Krabi-Krabong such a comprehensive and effective martial arts system. The Krabi is the quintessential weapon of this martial art. It is a single-edged, curved sword. Its design is similar to the darb of neighboring countries like Burma and Laos. The curve of the blade makes it excellent for slashing attacks. A warrior could deliver powerful, sweeping cuts that were difficult to block. The shape of the Krabi was developed for a specific style of fighting. It was not meant for heavy, armor-piercing thrusts like a European straight sword. Instead, it was designed for speed, agility, and fluid motion, allowing the fighter to cut and move with grace and deadly efficiency in the chaos of battle. Training with the Krabi is a long and demanding process. Students begin by learning the basic stances and footwork patterns. These movements are essential for maintaining balance and generating power. They then practice the 8 fundamental cutting angles. These cuts cover all possible lines of attack, from overhead strikes to upward slashes. Repetition is key. Students practice these cuts thousands of times until they become second nature. This muscle memory is crucial for combat, where there is no time to think. The sword must feel like an extension of the practitioner's own arm and moving with instinct and precision. One of the most visually impressive aspects of Krabi training is the practice of fighting with 2 swords, known as Darb Song Mue. This is a highly advanced skill. It requires the practitioner to be ambidextrous. The fighter must be able to attack and defend with both hands independently. The 2 swords move in a continuous, flowing dance of death. One sword might be used to block an incoming attack, while the other simultaneously delivers a counter-strike. This style is incredibly difficult to defend against. It overwhelms the opponent with a flurry of attacks from multiple angles, making it a spectacular and deadly form of combat. The Krabi is more than just a piece of steel. It is a symbol of the warrior's spirit. In Thai culture, swords are often considered to have a soul of their own. Great respect is shown to the weapon. It is never stepped over or pointed at someone in a casual manner. Before training, a student will perform a small ritual to pay respect to the sword and the masters who perfected its use. This deep reverence for the weapon teaches the student about responsibility and the seriousness of the art they are learning. The Krabi is a tool for protection, not aggression, and it represents the honor and courage of the Thai warrior. The Krabong, or long staff, is another foundational weapon of the art. It is typically made of hardwood, like rattan or teak, and is often as tall as the practitioner. While it may seem simpler than a sword, the staff is an incredibly versatile and effective weapon. Its greatest advantage is its reach. A skilled staff fighter can keep an opponent with a shorter weapon, like a sword, at a safe distance. The Krabong can be used for powerful sweeping strikes, quick jabs, and effective blocks. It can strike an opponent's body, legs, or even their weapon, disarming them without causing a lethal injury. Training with the Krabong teaches essential principles of movement and leverage. A student learns how to use their entire body to generate power rather than just their arms. The staff becomes a lever, multiplying the force of their movements. The footwork for the staff is fluid and circular, allowing the fighter to constantly change their angle of attack and defense. This dynamic movement makes them a difficult target to hit. The techniques learned with the staff, such as blocking and parrying, form a strong foundation for learning all other weapons in the Krabi-Krabong system. making it a crucial starting point for many beginners. Besides the staff, shields play a vital role in Krabi-Krabong. The most common is the LO, a round shield used in combination with a single Krabi. This combination of offense and defense is very practical. The warrior can block an attack with the shield, while simultaneously delivering a counter-attack with the sword. The LO is not just a passive blocking tool. It can be used offensively to punch, bash, or push an opponent off balance, creating openings for the sword. This dynamic use of the shield is a hallmark of the Thai battlefield arts, demonstrating a pragmatic approach to combat where every tool has multiple functions. Another fascinating defensive weapon is the Mai Sork. This pair of forearm guards made of wood is a uniquely Thai invention. They protect the arms from cuts, which is crucial when facing a sword. But their function goes far beyond simple protection. The Mai Sork can be used to trap an opponent's weapon, control their arms, and deliver powerful, short-range strikes with the elbows. A fighter skilled with the Mai Sork could effectively neutralize a sword-wielding opponent, turning their own weapon against them. This clever tool highlights the ingenuity of ancient Siamese warriors in creating practical solutions for the brutal realities of close-quarters combat. The history of Krabi-Krabong is written in the blood of countless battles fought to protect the Siamese kingdom. One of the most famous periods in this history is the Ayutthaya kingdom, which spanned from 1351 to 1767. During this time, Siam was, frequently at war with the neighboring Burmese kingdom. The survival of Ayutthaya really depended on the strength and skill of its army. The soldiers were extensively trained in Krabi-Krabong, and the art itself was refined and perfected right there on the battlefields of this era. Every technique was tested in real combat, and honestly, only the most effective ones survived. The stories from this period are filled with tales of incredible bravery and martial prowess. A legendary figure in Thai history is King Naresuan the Great, who reigned in the late 16th century. He was not only a master of Krabi-Krabong, but also a brilliant military strategist. As a young prince, he was held hostage in Burma, where he learned their military tactics. When he finally returned to Siam, he used this knowledge to liberate his country. The most famous story about him is his legendary elephant duel in 1593, when he challenged the Burmese crown prince to single combat on elephant back. Using Ae, or polearm, King Naresuan defeated and killed his rival, securing a decisive victory for Siam. This event is celebrated as a symbol of Thai independence and martial skill. Another important figure is Friar Pichai Dap Hak, a warrior from the late 18th century. His name means Friar Pichai of the Broken Sword. During a fierce battle against the Burmese army, his long sword broke in half. Undeterred, he continued to fight with the remaining half of his blade and also used his Muay Thai skills. His relentless courage inspired his fellow soldiers, and they went on to win the battle. This story is a powerful example of the warrior spirit. It really shows that the true weapon is not the sword, but the indomitable will of the fighter. Friar Pichai embodies the idea that a trained warrior can adapt and overcome any obstacle. These historical accounts are not just stories, they are an integral part of Krabi-Krabong training. They provide context and inspiration for modern practitioners. When a student learns to use the Isho, they are connecting with the legacy of King Naresuan. When they practice fighting through exhaustion, they are channeling the spirit of Friar Pichai. This historical connection gives the art a profound depth and meaning. It is not just about learning to fight, it is about embodying the virtues of courage, resilience, and patriotism that have defined Thailand's greatest heroes for centuries, keeping their memory alive through action. Krabi-Krabong and Muay Thai are two sides of the same coin. They're both parts of a larger Thai martial arts system. Krabi-Krabong is the art of armed combat, while Muay Thai is the art of unarmed combat. Historically, they were practiced together. A Siamese soldier was trained to be a complete warrior. He had to be skilled with a sword and spear on the battlefield. But if he lost his weapon, he needed to be able to fight effectively with his hands, feet, elbows, and knees. Muay Thai, or Muay Boran as its older form is known, provided these unarmed skills. The two arts were not separate, they were one integrated system of warfare. The connection between the two arts is evident in their techniques and movements. The footwork, stances, and body mechanics are very similar. The way a Krabi-Krabong practitioner steps and pivots to generate power for a sword cut is the same way a Muay Thai fighter steps and pivots to generate power for a roundhouse kick. The defensive movements, such as blocking and parrying, also share common principles. This overlap made the training process very efficient. A soldier could apply the same core concepts whether he was holding a sword or was empty-handed, allowing for a seamless transition between armed and unarmed combat. Many of the movements in the Krabi-Krabong Muay, the pre-fight dance performed by both Krabi-Krabong and Muay Thai practitioners, have their origins in weapons techniques. For example, a motion that looks like a hand circling in front of the face might represent blocking a sword strike. A movement where the fighter points their elbow forward could be derived from a shield bash or a mai sok strike. The dance is a living library of the art's history. It contains encoded movements that pay homage to the weapons-based origins of the entire Thai combat system, even when performed in a modern Muay Thai boxing ring. In modern times, the two arts have become more specialized. Muay Thai has evolved into a popular ring sport with rules and regulations. Krabi-Krabong has remained a more traditional art, focused on preserving historical techniques. However, many serious martial artists recognize the value of training in both. A Muay Thai fighter who learns Krabi-Krabong will gain a deeper understanding of the origins of their art. And a Krabi-Krabong practitioner who trains in Muay Thai will improve their conditioning, power, and unarmed combat skills. Studying both provides a more complete and authentic understanding of Thailand's magnificent martial heritage. Today, Krabi-Krabong is kept alive in dedicated schools, known as Samnak, throughout Thailand. The most famous of these is the Budhai Sawan Sword Fighting Institute in Ayutthaya. This school has a direct lineage stretching back centuries and is dedicated to preserving the art in its purest form. Training is rigorous and traditional. Students begin with a long period of physical conditioning to build strength and stamina. They then spend countless hours practicing basic footwork and weapon drills. The atmosphere is one of serious discipline and deep respect for the tradition. It is a place where history is not just studied but lived. The training process for a new student is methodical and structured. The first weapon is often the krabong, or staff. The staff teaches the fundamental principles of distance, timing, and power generation without the added danger of a sharp blade. Students practice solo forms, or ram, which are pre-arranged sequences of movements. These forms help to build muscle memory and coordination. Once they have a solid foundation with the staff, they may move on to other weapons, such as the single sword, and later the more complex double swords or sword and shield combination. Each step is built upon the last, ensuring a thorough education. Partner drills are a crucial part of the learning process. After mastering the solo forms, students begin to practice with a partner. These drills are choreographed sequences of attack and defense. They teach the student how to apply their techniques against a moving opponent in a controlled and safe environment. At first, these drills are performed slowly. As the students become more skilled and confident, the speed and intensity increase. This progressive approach allows students to develop their reflexes and timing without the risk of serious injury, preparing them for the more dynamic practice of free sparring. For advanced practitioners, free sparring is the ultimate test of skill. This is where students can apply all of their training in a spontaneous and unchoreographed fight. In traditional schools, this sparring is often done with rattan or padded weapons and minimal protective gear. It requires immense control, trust, and respect between the partners. The goal is not to injure the opponent, but to test one's techniques and spirit under pressure. This type of training builds not only fighting skill, but also courage, composure, and a deep understanding of the art's true nature. It is the culmination of years of dedicated practice. In a world filled with modern technology, people are drawn to Krabi-Krabong for many reasons. One of the main attractions is its connection to history and culture. Practicing this art is like stepping back in time. It allows individuals to connect with the warrior traditions of ancient Siam. Holding a sword and moving through the ancient forms gives people a tangible link to the past. It is a way of honoring the courage and skill of the warriors who defended their nation. This deep sense of heritage provides a meaning and purpose that is often missing from modern fitness routines. The physical benefits of practicing Krabi-Krabong are immense. The training is a full-body workout. It improves strength, flexibility, coordination, and cardiovascular endurance. The dynamic movements and constant footwork build a strong and agile body. Unlike repetitive gym workouts, Krabi-Krabong training is always engaging and challenging. Each new weapon and technique presents a different puzzle for the body and mind to solve. This makes the practice enjoyable and sustainable over the long term, leading to a high level of functional fitness that is applicable to everyday life. Beyond the physical aspects, Krabi-Krabong is also a powerful tool for mental development. The art requires intense focus and concentration. When you are sparring with a partner or practicing a complex form, there is no room for distraction. You must be completely present in the moment. This practice of mindfulness can reduce stress and improve mental clarity. The discipline required to master the techniques also builds patience, perseverance, and self-confidence. Overcoming the challenges of training teaches students that they can achieve difficult goals through hard work and dedication, a lesson that is valuable in all areas of life. Finally, Krabi-Krabong is simply exciting. There is a primal and undeniable thrill to learning how to handle ancient weapons. The sight of two skilled practitioners moving together with swords and shields is a beautiful and captivating display of human potential. It combines the grace of a dance with the intensity of combat. This excitement is what draws many people to the art, whether as practitioners or as spectators. It is a living, breathing piece of history that is both beautiful to watch and deeply rewarding to practice, offering a unique blend of fitness, culture, and personal growth. Krabi-Krabong is far more than just an old fighting style. It is the heart and soul of Thailand's martial heritage. Born from the crucible of war, it represents the ingenuity, resilience, and indomitable spirit of the Siamese people. From the elegant curve of the Krabi sword to the formidable reach of the Krabong staff, each weapon and technique tells a story of survival and honor. It is a direct link to the legendary warriors of the past, like King Naresuan and Friar Pichai, whose bravery continues to inspire practitioners today. This art is a living monument to the history of a proud nation. The art's deep connection with Muay Thai reveals the holistic nature of the ancient Siamese combat system. One art was for the battlefield with weapons, the other for when those weapons were lost. Together, they formed a complete warrior. Understanding Krabi-Krabong gives us a richer appreciation for Muay Thai, revealing the source of its movements and the depth of its traditions. This shared lineage is a reminder that the path of the warrior required mastery over the self, both armed and unarmed, in a seamless integration of skill and spirit that defined the armies of old Siam. In the modern world, Krabi-Krabong has found a new purpose. It is no longer practiced on the battlefield, but in the dojos and training halls, where its legacy is carefully preserved. For those who practice it, the art offers a unique path to physical fitness, mental discipline, and cultural enrichment. It builds strong bodies and focused minds. It teaches respect, courage, and perseverance. It provides a community for people who share a passion for history and martial arts, connecting them to a tradition that has been passed down through countless generations of dedicated masters. The flame of Krabi-Krabong continues to burn brightly, It captivates us with its beauty, challenges us with its difficulty, and enriches us with its history. It is a testament to the idea that some traditions are too valuable to be lost to time. As long as there are students willing to learn and masters willing to teach, the spirit of the ancient Siamese warrior will live on. The art remains a powerful and exciting journey into the heart of Thai culture, a timeless expression of the warrior's way that continues to inspire and empower people all over the world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like, subscribe, and join us for future journeys into the world of martial arts. And this is Martial Edge.